Good afternoon, everyone. It is Wednesday afternoon, fifth period for Kyushu Institute of Technology. This is English 6C. I'm your teacher, Jose Domingo Cruz, and I want to give you an explanation for the assignments that you're going to be having this week. Before this just now, I explained to you what you have to do in the main part of this class. So please make sure that you read all of these documents. Especially make sure that you have the safe exam browser properly loaded both on your computer and on your phone. Now, the first class, okay, in every class, I have a class description. This class description, as much as I can, I try to make this as explanatory as possible to help you know what we're going to be doing in class. But in every class description, just make sure that you read everything. The best way to do that is to click on the title. If you click on the title, then you'll see all of the contents in it. Now, in this case, all of the content is actually already on the front. You can tell because there's no ... here. If there was a ... after this period, that means there's more content. But it's still better to check. Now, if you have not yet gotten the textbook, okay, I would make sure that you get these Unit 1 PDFs. In Unit 1 PDFs, you can get images of the textbook contents. This is for people who have not yet purchased their textbook. You can use this to do the homework. Going back to the front page, there's a reading on one of the pages inside Ambition, and it's all in English, and it's a very long reading. And if you want to understand that reading better, then here is the translation. For that reading content, it's right here in Japanese, okay? Now, you can tell when you have an assignment because the assignments are always a little bit to the right. You see that? It's not directly underneath, it's a little bit to the right. A little bit to the right means this is an assignment. So you have basically two assignments here. One is your homework, okay? One is your homework in Ambitions. And each section, one is called check the points, check the details, listening focus, check the points again, and summarize are the sections that I want you to do. And here's each page. There's page 2, page 3. Do the exercise according to the instructions, and then take out your phone. And what I suggest is that you can do the homework directly in the textbook. Of course, it's your book. You can write it into the textbook. Here's my suggestion. Do not write it into the textbook. Take a separate piece of paper, or I don't know, a tablet, or your word processor, and do the answers on a separate piece of paper. That way, when this class is finished, you can sell this 500 yen, 400 yen, if it's still clean. If it's still clean, you can still sell this book if you want, if you need a little extra money. But if you want to write it directly into the textbook, go ahead. In any case, get the answers, take a picture, and then put it up onto the Moodle. Every week, that will be your homework. Put the picture up of you having done all of this, and that will count for your homework. I mark your homework only by, is it done? Is it late? Or is it not done? So you're either going to get 100 points, 50 points, or 0. If you don't do it, okay, then you're going to get 0. And I'm going to look at you and say, hey, you didn't give me that homework from November. Hey, you forgot that homework from last week. If you're late, you'll get 50 points, half. So make sure that you send that homework in before the due date. The due date for homework, the due date for homework is always on Sunday night at 11 p.m. So today's Wednesday, you'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night to do the homework. Sunday night, 11 p.m. If you're late and you hand it in 3 hours late, 1 day late, you'll only get half. So please make sure you hand it in. If you hand it in late, it's better than handing it in, or sorry, it's better than not handing in it. If you don't hand it in, you get 0. So is it done? Is it late? Or is it 0? I don't check, actually, if you've actually done it that well. If you have a question, come and ask me. And this week, you have to do that work. Next week, I will show you the answers. You can download the answers from the Moodle, so you can always check to see how well you've done. Where's the question? Thank you, sir. Anybody else? Everybody okay? Okay, good. So make sure that you always do that before the Sunday of the homework. Your test will be all about your homework, so make sure you get that done. And then next week, you're going to get the homework answers. So you can download this, and this will be available, okay, on October 11th, 2 days after you do your due date is for the initial homework itself, okay? You also have one more assignment, and that's your reflection. 悪いですけど、僕の部屋のはね、しっかりマスクをかけてください。鼻の上に。Okay, thank you very much. Where it says reflection exercise. Now, reflection exercise basically is a writing assignment. But this is what I want you to do. The reflection exercise will always have a question. Say, basically, place 2 or 3 sentences here to say hello to Mr. Cruz. So just click on the reflection exercise. Oh, let me go to student mode and class 1. So in the reflection, click on the title, check the question. Okay, 2 sentences to say hello to Mr. Cruz, add submission, and in here, write your hello to me. Say hello, tell me what you're thinking, tell me if you like English, you don't like English, oh, maybe you've been to Canada, anything is okay. 2 or 3 sentences, save that, and do that before tonight, here, tonight at 11 p.m., and your reflection is done. Remember, your homework and your reflections are 10% of your grade. So make sure you do this. Reflection is due tonight, and the rest of your homework is due on Sunday night. Those are the most basic assignments that you'll have. After that, you'll have reading quizzes, listening quizzes. You'll also have, those grammar quizzes that I'll give you too. But basically, every week, I'll do this kind of explanation to make sure that you understand. If there's anything that you want to ask me about, remember, this is my email. You can always email me there. And then, if you don't have any questions now, okay, so let's make this the ending of the recording. Thank you very much. And make sure that you get those assignments in before their due dates.